All right, so today we're diving into a story that, well, you guys sent in, and it's a real head-scratcher.
Yeah.
It's about a cafe owner,
Mm-hmm.
Mariana,
Yeah, Mariana
and a stranger who warns her about an explosion of me.
right. Talk
About a way to start your day, right?
really, yeah, it's not exactly your average cup of coffee.
Well, not at all.
But it's also,
Yeah.
it's not just like an action movie,
Yeah, exactly.
There are some layers here, I think.
Yeah, it makes you think,
Yeah, it makes you stop and think, for sure.
for sure. What is it about this story?
I think it's how it mixes, the normal everyday stuff, the mundane, with the totally unbelievable.
Right.
You've got Mariana,
Just living her life.
yeah, living a regular life,
Running her cafe.
running her cafe, yeah.
And bam, this crazy thing happens and
That's
really,
things up.
yeah, throws everything into question, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it really highlights that contrast.
Yeah.
Like, she's not some, space cadet. You know what I mean?
Right, not some flighty type.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's practical,
Down to earth.
totally down to earth.
Yeah.
Running this cafe, this was her dream,
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, they're inspiring quotes on the walls.
I love that detail.
Right.
Yeah, it really sets the scene. And
Yeah.
it makes her reaction to this whole stranger thing
So believable.
totally believable.
Yeah, like she's not just going to buy it
No.
immediately. Right.
Right, she's got every reason to just dismiss this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, picture it. It's
Saturday morning.
busy Saturday morning.
The cafe's packed.
Buzzing.
Yeah, and this, like, totally average-looking dude.
Yeah, nondescript kind of graying hair.
Yeah.
And he just walks in and tells her,
You got to go right now.
yeah, you got to leave
Yeah.
immediately. No explanation. Most people would just be like, okay, buddy, you're a
Yep.
little off.
Yeah, eccentric.
Yeah, exactly.
A little eccentric. But there's something about him, right?
Yeah, there's something about the way he carries himself.
Yeah, his
Demeanor.
his demeanor.
He's like calm, right?
Calm, peaceful. Yeah.
Almost like serene.
Yeah, almost like he knows something we don't.
Yeah, exactly. And his eyes, they describe them as piercing.
Piercing.
Like he sees,
through you.
yeah, more than just what's, on the surface.
Yeah, I mean, what do you make of that?
Well, it's like,
Is there more to this guy?
yeah, like
that
no,
meets the eye.
there's got to be more to him, right?
Right. Like maybe he's, tapped into
Just some other shit.
some other force. Right.
Some invisible force, the story says,
Invisible force. Yeah.
that gives him like knowledge
Right.
that other people just don't have,
Exactly. Like almost like a sixth sense.
Or maybe he's just like really, really observant.
Yeah. Incredibly intuitive.
Yeah, and the story, it doesn't really tell us, does it?
No, it leaves it open.
Yeah, it's ambiguous. Yeah, it's that ambiguity that really pulls you in, I think.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because she's got a choice to make, right?
She does.
Like, does she trust this gut feeling?
yeah.
Or is this dude just messing with her,
Right, some bizarre prank.
Yeah.
And he doesn't give her any reasons.
No. 3 words.
That's me.
That's it. Just trust me.
That's it.
And that's what, like, gets to the heart of it, right?
Yeah, it's that classic struggle logic versus intuition.
Yeah.
On the one hand,
She's got a business.
she's got to run her cafe.
Customers are waiting.
Everything seems totally normal.
Totally normal, yeah.
But then there's this,
But she's got this feeling, right?
this like not in her stomach, right?
Yeah, this unease.
Yeah, this unease that she woke up with. And then this guy shows up.
And he's so insistent.
Yeah, he's just like, trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
It's a tough one.
what I would do.
Yeah. It's a real dilemma.
Yeah, I'd be torn. The story does such a good job, though,
Oh, yeah.
at conveying, like,
Her struggle.
that inner struggle.
Yeah, the internal struggle.
Like, you really feel it.
Yeah, and ultimately
Yeah.
something makes her, compels her to just
To take that leap of faith.
to take that leap of faith.
Which is, when you really think about it,
It's pretty amazing.
pretty remarkable. It's
Yeah.
like she recognized something in him,
Yeah.
or maybe in herself,
Yeah, or in herself, yeah.
that made her go, okay, I'm going to do this crazy thing.
Yeah, like some, deeper knowing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So she trusts him,
hmm
even though it seems nuts.
Seems totally irrational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walks across the street,
And then the
And-
boom.
the explosion hits.
Oh, man.
The way they describe it, it's like
It's intense.
visceral,
Yeah, so vivid.
the suddenness,
Yeah,
the glass shattering,
the force of it. Yeah.
the force of it, you really feel like you're right there.
And it just hits you,
Yeah.
Her decision to walk away,
To trust this guy.
to trust this, like, invisible force,
Yeah.
literally saved her life.
It's crazy.
It's incredible.
I know.
Right.
It's chilling to think about what would happen if she'd stayed.
I know. And even the firefighters?
Yeah,
they were like, wow, you are so lucky.
No one was seriously hurt.
Yeah, that no one was seriously injured.
Yeah, and that's where it gets really interesting, right?
That's where it gets really interesting because after the explosion,
He's
vanishes like a ghost.
Yeah.
Mariana looks for him.
Asks around.
Nobody remembers seeing him.
Yeah, it's like he was never even there.
Like he never existed.
Which just adds to that whole invisible forces thing, right?
Right. Makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder, was he even real?
Was he real? Was he some kind of, I don't know.
Guardian angel?
Guardian angel, a time traveler who knew what was going to happen?
Right.
The story doesn't tell us.
Yeah, it leaves it open.
It leaves it wide open.
And it's so effective.
Yeah, you're just left wondering.
Like, what is going on?
Is there more to our reality?
Yeah. Is there something more?
And we can see, are there these forces at work?
Yeah, that we just don't get.
That we can't explain.
Yeah.
It's really thought-provoking.
Yeah. It is. It makes you question everything.
Everything.
I mean, it really makes you think, like, what else don't we know?
Right. Exactly.
And the story, it doesn't stop there.
No, it keeps going.
About a week later,
okay,
Mariana's going through the rubble of her cafe.
Oh, wow.
And she finds this notebook.
A notebook?
A notebook, it's, pretty beat up.
Yeah, makes sense.
But there's this one page.
Okay.
And there's a quote on it, and it's highlighted.
No way.
Trust the invisible, for not everything that is real can be seen.
Wow. Talk about a message.
I know, right?
Like it was waiting for her.
It's like, the universe is talking to her.
Yeah, like a sign.
A sign, exactly.
Yeah. It's powerful,
It is.
It reminds you that we get so caught up in what we can see, right?
What we can touch, what we can understand.
Exactly.
But, there's so much more going on.
Yeah, beneath the surface.
Yeah, like a whole other level of stuff influencing us.
Absolutely.
That we're just, oblivious to.
Totally. And it's not just some, mystical thing either.
Wow, right.
Think about science,
Yeah, okay.
Like gravity, we can't see it,
Yeah.
but it's there.
It's holding us down.
Yeah, radiation, the internet.
Invisible?
All invisible forces.
That we rely on every day.
Yeah, we didn't even know about them for a long time.
Exactly. So who's to say what else is out there?
Right.
Affecting our lives.
And we have no clue.
Yeah.
Maybe intuition
Yeah.
is just our way of picking up on those things.
Like picking up on the signals, yeah.
Yeah, like our subconscious is noticing stuff.
Yeah, that our conscious mind hasn't caught up with yet.
Exactly, like little hints and clues.
It's a cool thought.
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
What if we all have these, hidden senses?
Like antennas.
Yeah, picking up on the vibes of the universe.
The energy, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe experiences like Mariana's.
Mm.
They're wake-up calls,
Like, hey, pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention to your gut.
Those whispers of intuition.
Yeah, the stuff we usually just ignore.
We write it off as coincidence.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not. So what happens to Mariana after all this?
Well, she doesn't just go back to normal. She rebuilds her cafe, but she's changed,
Okay, yeah, how so?
She's more aware.
Okay.
She's paying attention to the little things.
Okay, the little signs, yeah.
The synchronicities, the things that might have seemed random before.
Like what kind of things?
Like chance encounters or, a sudden urge to take a different route.
Okay, interesting.
She listens to those things now.
It's like her senses have been heightened, right?
Exactly. She's tuned into a different frequency.
Yeah, frequency she couldn't hear before.
And what's even cooler is that she starts sharing her story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not just about the explosion, but about trusting the invisible.
And what do people think?
You'd think they'd be skeptical, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
But actually, people connect with it.
Really?
Yeah, they start sharing their own stories.
About intuition and stuff?
Yeah, about those times they took a leap of faith.
Interesting.
Or had a lucky break.
Yeah.
Or even premonitions that came true.
Wow.
It's like Mariana's story gives them permission.
Yeah, to open up.
Yeah, to acknowledge that part of themselves.
That's really cool, like a chain reaction.
Yeah, one person's vulnerability inspires others.
It's like that saying, the universe speaks to us in whispers.
Yeah.
But if we don't listen, it will shout.
Exactly.
Maybe these stories are the universe shouting.
Trying to get our attention.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what makes this whole deep dive so powerful.
It really is.
It makes us question
Everything, yeah.
our assumptions, our limitations.
What we think we know.
And it opens us up to the possibility.
To the possibility that there's more.
That there's more to life.
Than we can even imagine.
And we can see or understand.
Yeah, that's what's so exciting about it.
It is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like that scene in The Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
With the red pill and the blue pill.
Right, yeah.
do you want to stay in the, like, comfy illusion,
Yeah.
Or do you want to see what's really out there?
Take the risk.
Take the risk, yeah.
See what's beyond.
Yeah, maybe Mariana's story is like our red pill.
I love that. That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about expanding how we see things,
Yeah, yeah.
Acknowledging that there might be more to reality than what we think.
Yeah, than what we can prove
or measure or even understand,
Yeah, yeah, totally.
And it's not always easy.
No, it can be kind of scary, right?
Yep. It is scary to question everything you thought you knew.
To step outside your comfort zone.
Exactly.
But it can also be, like, super rewarding.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, look at Mariana.
Yeah, perfect example.
She trusted that invisible force.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did it save her life, but it also, like...
It changed her whole perspective.
It opened her up to a whole new way of seeing the world.
It's like she leveled up,
Yeah, like unlocked a new level of awareness.
Exactly.
And it's not always about these, like, dramatic events.
Right.
Like explosions.
Not always life or death. It's about noticing the little nudges,
Yeah, the everyday stuff.
Yeah, that gut feeling that tells you to call someone.
Yeah.
Or a sudden idea.
Like out of the blue.
Yeah, those little things can lead to...
Big things.
Exactly. Amazing connections, unexpected opportunities.
It makes you think about all the times we've ignored those nudges,
Right.
Like, what if we hadn't?
Yeah, what if we'd listened?
Would things be different? It's almost like the universe is trying to tell us stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But we're just too distracted to notice.
Too busy, too caught up in our own heads.
Yeah, so maybe the key is to, like...
Be more present.
Yeah, be more present, be more aware.
You pay attention to those whispers.
Yeah, and the more we do that...
The louder they get.
Yeah, like we're training our intuition.
Yeah, it's like a muscle.
The more you use it...
The stronger it gets.
Exactly. And what if everyone did that?
Wow.
Like, what if we all started trusting our intuition more?
The world would be a different place.
Yeah, maybe a world with...
More empathy.
Yeah.
More creativity.
More...
meaningful connections.
Yeah, more of those, like, crazy coincidences that turn out to be, like, life-changing.
It's a beautiful thought.
It is.
And it might not be as impossible as it sounds.
Right.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Every amazing discovery, every piece of art...
Every act of bravery.
All started with someone trusting their gut.
That little voice inside.
That spark of intuition.
So who knows what we could achieve?
If we all tapped into that power.
Man, this deep dive has been...
Quite a journey.
A total mind bender, but in a good way.
In the best way.
Yeah, it's really made us think about,
The unseen forces.
Yeah, the unseen forces.
The things we take for granted.
The mysteries of the universe.
It's left us with some big questions.
Some big questions, yeah.
What if we're all more connected than we realize?
Yeah, what if the universe is, like, trying to guide us?
Sending us signs.
And what if the greatest adventures are the ones we haven't even thought of yet?
The possibilities are endless.
This has been an amazing journey into the unknown.
It has.
So until next time.
Yeah.
Stay curious.
Keep exploring.
And never stop trusting.
The invisible.
The invisible.